Oh, hello and cheers to Aussie's Motor Tips on YouTube. You've tuned in. I don't know why I was going to say chonged. Um, yeah, you've tuned in to Aussie's Motor Tips on YouTube to find out how to delete your rear windscreen wiper on your car, and also how to install windscreen wipers altogether. Really, full stop. Um, Basically, a delete of your rear windscreen wiper is basically what it says. It literally gets rid of your rear windscreen wiper. Bear in mind, you don't actually need it for your MOT. Oh, excuse me. And yes, I have no cap and I have a coffee because I've just finished a shift at work where I'm actually very busy on machinery there as well. So excuse me whilst I look rough, but yeah. So I went on shopping on eBay to look for a Mini One delete kit. We'll call them rear windscreen delete kit, which is a bit of a mouthful. And I come across this. It cost me £3, I think it was, £3, and all that is a bung for your rear windscreen. When you take the wiper arm and blade out and the mechanics of it, the motor we'll call it, you've obviously got to fill the hole where it leaves. So this is a bung for that, and as you can see going around, you might be able to see that there's a groove where the glass actually sits inside, and fingers crossed this is actually watertight. If it's not, I'm going to have to come up with something. No idea what, but I'll have to make it watertight somehow. But this is the whole idea of these videos, is rough and raw. If anything goes wrong, normally it's caught on tape. So yeah, this is the main reason why we're recording today, is my rear windscreen wiper is got to go. I don't want it looking like a bloody dog or a cat or a monkey or whatever's got a tail. I don't want it gone. I want it gone, sorry. Jeez, this has been a long day. Anyway, also, we're going to fit these very quickly. And no, I'm not advertising where I've got them from. I got them from there because they're just cheap, and they are also very universal. These are not special windscreen wipers. They're just pretty universal to fit on, well, any car really. Excuse me. All right. I've gone with 19 and 20 inch. I think both of them are 19 inch at the minute on the car. I've measured with a tape measure. I've gone for 20 inch, an extra inch, because, well, it does, when it's wiping, okay, it does leave a little gap in the middle. So I'm guessing if I put the 20 on the side that comes down, I'll cover an extra inch, yeah, and hopefully they won't hit. But that's the idea behind that. So we're fastly approaching winter-ish, I would say, a couple of months, and it's obviously going to be pissing down all the time, so we'll need these, and they are a requirement on the MOT to work properly. So it's quite an important part, really. It could be a case of pass or fail on your MOT. You never know. As for your rear windscreen wiper, you actually don't need one on your MOT at all. So bear that in mind. So, to tell you exactly what the car is, this is a Mini One, 2003, the one that's pretty much plastered all over my YouTube. That's had a lot of work on it. And if I took it to a garage with all the work that I've done to it, I probably wouldn't be able to afford my rent right now. But I didn't. I've done it all myself, and very pleased so far. So let's go to the car, and I'll give you a lowdown on how to install rear windscreen wipers and how to get rid of that tail on your car. That looks awful. I'm just not a fan of them at all. Some people like them. No, but I don't. A rear windscreen wiper looks terrible, in my opinion. So yeah, okay, let's go to the car. Right guys, so what you'll need is a screwdriver. I'm being lazy, this is an electric one, and a 13mm socket with a ratchet. And as you can see, the ugly tail was here, and we've got a plastic cap that needs to be took off like that. Just prise it open like that, and then get your 13mm on this the bolt, the nut, sorry, and undo that one. Like that. So that one comes off. Throw that away, and then prise the arm off. There you go. That's the arm off. It's going to be a lot harder for you, I would have thought, but I put some WD-40 on that, on the arm, to get that off. Kind of prepped for the video. So you're left with that now. So that's it. Obviously put some WD-40 in there, and if you really wanted to, you could leave it like that, but I highly recommend not to, because that looks so scabby. That looks even worse. Put the arm back on if you're going to leave it like that. And yeah, so the bolt, the nut off, the arm off, and then you go inside the boot. So I'll meet you inside the boot. Right, okay, so we've got that far, we've got the arm off, now inside the boot. Okay, so up here you have screws. That's a posi drive. They are there, and along here, there, there, and there, and there, and there. So we're going to undo them. Put them somewhere safe, because you'll need them. Okay, so 1, 2, 1. Like I said on the introduction, I've had a long shift, so please excuse me. Hopefully you can see everything I'm doing. So now we just prise this down. It's like that. Don't be scared. It will feel as though you're breaking it, but you're not. Like that. Then we put that aside. All that is just clips, okay? They just clip back into place. This is your motor for your windscreen wiper. Now, what you want to do is snip this cable tie. So we'll get some snips in a minute. I didn't expect that cable tie to be there. Like I said, it's completely raw, this video. Let's get some snips. Where the hell are they? Is that snips? Nope. I know I've got snips. Always the same, isn't it? Eh? There they are. Okay. Right, snip. get the snip and snip there. There we go. Get a shot of that. And now this needs to be disconnected. This is where your wiper fluid comes in. Okay, that's that, disconnected from the motor. And then you want to disconnect this. Can you see that? Or you want to disconnect this from there and disconnect this cable from itself, which is probably easier said than done. Okay, that's proven to be a little bit awkward. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I just had to get some tweezers because there's a little clip in there that you've got to prise open, and then a little clip in the other side, and then it comes out like that. Okay, so disconnect that. I think that's part of it. So the wiper hose and the big cable, and then now we've got to take that bolt out, that bolt, and that bolt, and the whole thing should come out. And it's not a 13, but I'm guessing it's a 11, maybe. It's a bit of a guess. So we'll try an 11. No, 10. Yes, 10 mil. Okay. So we whack the 10 mil on and undo this, and my ratchet just broke. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. It's not a bad break, I can fix it, but still, it's a break. Very annoyed. I don't like it when tools break on me. So we'll get that one out. Same with this one. And everyone starts hooting their horns because they know I'm recording, of course. Man, this ratchet is absolutely screwed. All I've got to do is compress that and I'll be able to fix it. Undo all of them. There should be just 3, I think. And then this whole unit should come out. It should. I mean, there we go. There it goes. There. Like that. That's your motor for your windscreen wiper. So we'll set that aside and we'll get back to you. Okay? Right, I keep getting interrupted, that's all. So you want to bung this hole up because that's where your wiper fluid comes out, or just don't press it on your dash. So you want to bung it up somewhere out the way, but I'm not going to do that because I need to bung it up first. Oh, bugger it. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. Bung that up and bung the electrical up there as well, so that's all tucked away. You want to leave that connected because that's your bonnet catch, as far as I'm aware. Leave that connected. So bung it all up and out the way like that, and then reattach your casing, which I'm going to do now. literally just slam it up, don't be shy. There we go. All in the corners, just like that, all along the top, just like that. And then bring the boot down, and then we're left with this crap, which is, that's the original, and you know what's coming next, don't you? That's your hole that I was talking about on the introduction. We need to clean it up a lot. So this is where the air freshener comes in. Air freshener is a really good cleaner. Or you can use WD-40, I suppose, but we're using Lavender Dream. And we need cloth. Okay, so you take your Lavender Dream air freshener and your rag and your bung. And what we're going to do first is do all these screws up. One, two, three, four, five, and six. Okay. Lower the boot, and then as I showed you earlier, you're left with this. So we just give it a bloody good clean. Matter of fact, give it all a clean. Kind of needs it. I've used it for work all week. But more importantly, this bung hole. All around it till you're left with that. Okay? And then simply, and you know what's coming up next, you bung it up with the bung I've misplaced. Oh, there it is, okay. Got it, yeah, this is going to be watertight, alright. Just like that. Now, really, I want to rotate it if I can. Oh no, there you go, it's fitting nicely. Okay, that's going to be definitely watertight. And then you're left with something that's gone from that ugly piece of crap to that looks so neat. Looks so much better. I mean, this is fucked.
and the bonnet still works. Bonnet catch, I mean, if I unplug that little plug in there, it's possible that the bonnet catch wouldn't work. That looks so much better. I know you can see me in the reflection, by the way. So, I don't know, I don't think there's any point in testing that out. That is so going to be waterproof. It was really tight to get in, so that is definitely waterproof. So that's it. That's a rear windscreen delete. Windscreen wiper delete. Jesus, that is so much better than that shit. Awesome. Really happy with that. That's cool. For the price of £3 and a quarter of an hour of your time. Obviously I'm going to keep all this just in case I ever sell it. Don't bin it all, but okay, right, so let's get to the front now and I will show you how to install these front ones. I take it. So I'll just place them there. Right. Now look at it, and that one's the longer one, I think. So I'm going to put the 20 there and the 19 there. So 20 first, if I can get into it. Okay. Right, I tell you what, let me prep first, because you don't want to see all this bit, and I'll get back to you. And you know what? No, we're going to leave this raw as hell. So you've got your clips in here. There's only one type, so whatever. And this is the 20 inch, so I said the one that comes down, so it's this one. Okay. So as you can see, probably, hopefully, there's a clip there and there that you kind of like separate like that and bring it down. Just like that. And then somehow you have to try and get this clip out of the old ones, like that. It just literally just comes out like that, okay? Don't know if you can see that, I'm hoping you can. Again, it's hard to know which angle. So that's the old one, in with the new. So then the clip goes back on these as best you can. And then just clips on over in reverse. Hopefully not coming out, which it kind of was then, being a pain. There we go. So I brutally got that in there. There we go. Just like that. That's the 20 inch. Now for the 19, we don't need the adapters. Don't need that. Don't need that. And now for the 19 inch. Again in reverse. Don't need that. So bring it right up with two clips at the top, unclip them, bring it down and out like just as easy as this. Not. It's because I'll tell you what, this design is pretty shabby. Right, okay, here we go. And then get the adapter out like that. Don't need that. and then adapter in. This is probably the hardest bit. To make that click is a bitch. Okay. There we go. Like that. Hear that click? That's essential. And then bring that up till those lips come over the arm, and just like that, and then drop it. Gorgeous. There's still going to be a gap there, I think, but I've done what I can do. And that is windscreen wipers fitted on the front. Okay, just had a visitor, sorry. I know you've seen me a lot in the windscreens, by the way, but there you go. Yes, there's a camera strapped to my head. How else are you going to know what I'm doing? Right, so yeah, that's how you put front windscreen wipers on. Pretty simple stuff, really. Don't be scared, easy enough. So that's brand new ones on there. This one should be bigger. Yeah. See that? So I've covered, it used to be there. Now it's out there. I could have done with a 21 inch really, or 22. But it's okay. Awesome. Happy. Now we'll go round to the rear again. Look at that. Beautiful. So let's do a review back in the house and pick up my rubbish as well, because I'm a good boy. And yeah, that's fine.
Okay guys, well, I'm sure you would agree that went well. The only thing that does cross my mind is I reckon you should bung the windscreen wiper hose up for the sprayer. Just in case you trigger the pump to pump water through there. I might take it apart and bung that up. But it's not a big job. You just unscrew all those screws, take it off again, bung something literally in that pipe. Don't split the pipe. Don't, park your car in that pipe. You need like, I don't know. I might put like the end of a pen or something in it. I think it's about the same width. Like this, for example. Like put that bit in it. I might do that. Something like that. So I might do that in a minute. I'm not going to record that. It's just exactly what you've just seen. But yeah, the things that went right was absolutely everything. Apart from getting interrupted a lot, as per always. It happens a lot. This is playing my mind a little bit. It's not major, but this is the original bung that came out of the rear windscreen. The ridge on it's quite large. So I'm guessing the width of the window is larger than the actual bung that I've just put in. So, I don't know. It's probably because it needs to be more watertight than normal. I'm guessing they've had to make the ridge smaller for it to be very tight, and it was very tight. So that's why I'm not going to water test it, because I'm pretty damn sure it's not gonna leak. But I don't know. I might put a water test at the end of this video. Fuck it. Yeah, we will. Sorry for swearing again. And also, this is the arm that came off it. Of course, what I thought about is buying a new arm and wiper blade. I did. I'm going to own up to that. But I thought, no, let's pimp this daddy, and we got rid of the tail completely. And yeah, as you can see, that's the end result. It's looking very, very nice, and I'm very pleased with the result. But please bear in mind, and this is quite important, that you have to, hang on, let me aim the camera. It started to slide then. You have to leave that little connector connected up. You have to, because I think one of those connectors deactivates the boot catch. So when you obviously open the boot, it won't actually open. I think that's on some models. So just be aware of that, because I do know a person who did a rear wiper delete, and they didn't connect that connector back up. They thought it wasn't important. You can kind of see why they thought that, and they had to climb through the back and connect it up to open the boot again. So yeah, that's a problem. Also, when you do this rear delete, please just take note of your dashboard lights, because the boot has a light on it, the boot open light. If that stays on, then you've gone wrong somewhere. Okay, so that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the fitment of the front windscreen wipers too. That's pretty simple stuff. Just use your noggin. That's your noggin, by the way. It's not hard, it really isn't. And just make sure they're secure. They don't go through a lot of strain, the front wipers, not really, unless it's absolutely bucking down. And obviously they need to be secure then, because the speed, the momentum, obviously, you know, it goes away from the arm. So you don't want your windscreen wiper to be flinging off and then the arm scratching the windscreen itself. That's exactly what would happen. So yeah, thank you for watching, and nothing went wrong. I know I do the rights and wrongs, but everything went right, nothing went wrong, apart from the interruptions. Sizes for the bolts were 13mm for the actual arm bolt, the one in there, and the motor arms. One second, I'll just get the motor. Okay, so this is the motor. The bolts holding it here, and here was 10mm. I'm going to keep this motor, obviously. I'm not going to, why would I chuck it, you know? I might have to reinstall it one day. But to be honest, with a little tiny arm like this, it's a bloody big motor to move such a small piece of crap. Yeah, I don't know what BMW Mini was thinking of there, but there you go. Again, it's off because it's not a MOT necessary to pass, okay? And it looks hideous. That's the only reasons why I've done this, okay? So, thank you for watching, guys. That is a rear windscreen wiper delete or bugger off, and also an installation of new fresh front wipers on my front windscreen, which isn't necessary on MOT. Also, I gained an inch there on the front, which I did show in the video, I think. And all went well, all went fine. Okay, right, I'm just going to test my dash now, and but it'll be fine. Thanks for watching, guys, and over and out.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
I'm gonna